Well, hi. Welcome back to Glitter 50. So, obviously, I have my makeup done, so I'm not going to be telling you about that. But there's a couple things that I've gotten new in the past couple weeks, and I wanted to show you them. Um, I didn't do dedicated videos on them. Like, some of them I just got today, and I haven't touched some of them either, but you'll see. Um, anyway, the other day I went to, where did I go? I can't even remember where it was that I went, but I went to a Walgreens. That's what it was. I had to get my husband burned his arm, and I had to get some silver stuff to put on his arm. Anyway, I got the L'Oreal True Match um, skin or super. I have no idea. Um, a new foundation, and this is an N2. I do not have this on today. I probably should have worn it, but I will be doing a um, makeup video on Monday, and I'll use one of these palettes on Monday when I do that. But and I'll use this too. I also ended up getting this is from you can't even really see. There we go. This is from Glam Light. This is the Nightmare on Elm Street palette, and it looks like it should be a red from the outside, but it's actually a green. And I've touched a couple of the shades, some of the shimmer shades. I haven't used any of the matte shades, but I want to. This is very cool. And I haven't said this on my channel, but so I had ordered this particular palette for my daughter, and I had a couple of other things added to it, and they ended up actually sending me two of the exact same packages, like the complete order twice. Was I a bad kid and I didn't tell them that they did that? Yeah, I was. I wasn't planning on buying this, but it came in the mail. And so this is the Friday the 13th um, Camp Crystal Lake. I'm trying to get it so the light doesn't show, but then this is the color story. And I've used this a couple of, one time I think, maybe twice. I've used this to do my makeup. And again, I will do a video on it or with using it, but I know I'm such a bad kid. I should have told them that they sent me two, but it was already here and I couldn't send it back. And then, so when I was doing my palette, showing you my collection, I realized that there was several palettes that I didn't really use ever. And two of them were from Odin's Eye. And Odin's Eye is one of my favorite brands, like highly one of my favorite brands. If someone came in and said you could only keep three like collections of your makeup, one would be Odin's Eye, two would be Fantasy Cosmetica, third would be my ColourPop. If you have to take them all, those three have to stay. I mean, I have several different brands, but so this one is called the Snow Dream palette. Isn't he cute? And the packaging is so pretty. And then this is the color story. And this color right here, Oh my goodness, it is so pretty. Absolutely beautiful. Love Odin's Eye. Love their formula. Great, great. Um, and then these came today, and I have not ordered from this company in a really long time, so I have no idea what their formula is like anymore. But this is Alter Ego, and I have a couple of palettes from them, and I'm still debating on whether or not I'm going to keep them or not. But this one, I think it's supposed to be a dupe for the Anastasia Nouveau. I think that's this one. It looks super, super pretty. They were having a huge sale. I mean, humongous sale. And I haven't decided if I'm going to keep this one or not. But they were having a huge sale. And I can't remember. I think this one was like $15. The Anastasia one, I think, is like 45. I want to say 45, but I'm not 100% sure. And then this one, I'm going to open it, possibly. Alter Ego generally does like dupe palettes. So they'll dupe a palette from a brand that normally sells their stuff really, really expensive. So I can't seem to get this open. There we go. Anyway, so this particular palette, this was on sale for $20. And you could get the palette for $20, or you could get the palette, a bag, and a whole bunch of brushes. I'll show you. A whole bunch of brushes for $20. Just the palette for 20 bucks, or the palette, the makeup bag, and the brushes for 20 bucks. Duh. I'm gonna get the whole thing. So this is called the Shakura, and again, this is from Alter Ego, and the brand that they were duping was Natasha Denona, and I can't remember the name of the palette, but this, and this is mixed up differently than what their, like the Natasha Denona is worked up to be, but it's such a pretty color. And I'm not normally, like, I like the browns, I like the greens. There's just something about this that I really, really wanted. So I went ahead and I got this. And not that I need another one, because we just went through and I showed you all of my eyeshadow bases. But Alter Ego had an eyeshadow base. And since I was already buying all the other stuff, I bought it too. Now, obviously, like I said, I just bought these, so they're still in their packaging, but these are their brushes. So I need to wash them up and set them out and do all the things with them. Okay, so this one, this next one that I got, part of it is already gone because I gave it to my daughter. But I could not resist. When this came out, I was so excited, but I have not even touched it. This is the Fatally Yours from Bailey Sarian. Now, I mean, look, you can see the plaid on the palette, and then you see Miss Bailey's eyes. Oh, And then this is from Melt Cosmetics. Look at that color story. It's so pretty. And so the names of these are arsenic, cyanide, thallium, mercury, sarin, phosgene, ricin, kerosene, strychnine, and lead. Those are the names of these, because those are what the people used to kill the people with. So I had to get that, but I got the whole set. And one of them is their gel liners in Onyx. And okay, I've had this one for a while, and I'm nowhere near going through it. Nowhere near going through it. So I gave the other one to my daughter. It also came with a heart-shaped makeup bag / crossbody purse. And I gave that to my daughter also. And then it also came with, now that I can open these because we're doing this, I'm going to take them out of their little boxes. As much as I love Bailey and her beautiful little eye on here, this one is in Nightshade, and it is a navy blue, but it looks purple. One of those gel liners, and these are really, really good as a base. Like, you put your eye primer down and then you put this shadow down and you can use it as a base. I will do that. I'll show you how I do that, because I've done it with the black before. I actually did that with the black for New Year's Eve. But again, boxes. Sorry, my nose is starting to think it needs to run away with me. And this is called Boom Slang. And this is a green gold gel, glitter gel. I'm not sure on my wrinkly eyes how well this is going to work, but we will try it together. And then I have a couple more products. This is called Wisteria. And this is a purple with this is a glitter eye gel with purple and blue and like a brassy okay. I'm just gonna have to. I have to. Because you have to see, I have to pat it like this, because just wiping it is not going to give you, oh, and that's not even going to give you the look of what it really truly looks like. There, maybe that'll do. There you go. You see that color? And if you put that, you put down the Nightshade and then you put this over the top, whew, that's going to be a look. That's going to be a look. Pardon me. Okay. So then, there's 4 different colors. Now this is the one that everybody's like, why? Why do you need this one? And it's not a color that I will use a lot, but if a color happens to be too deep on a day, or I want to do I'm going to throw the boxes away anyway, so it doesn't really matter. But I'm not going to turn them all the way up, but I don't know if you can see the little lip on there and the little plaid on there, but it's a super light color, not on its own, but as an ombre look, I can see it. I can definitely see it. And this is called Galleria. And this one is called Nutmeg, and this happens to be what everybody is like falling in love with. And there again, there's Bailey's little lips and the plaid, and that's a nice color. I'm going to be going through my lipsticks here pretty soon, so keep an eye out for that. These are going to be in there, and I will swatch them so you can see what they look like. And this one is called, what's this one called? Hemlock. I have to be careful because one of these dropped out. So see, there's the little lips. And then I think this is the one that dropped out when my daughter, like, she went all the way up and it just fell out. And she's like, Mom! And I said, it's fine. But that's Hemlock. So it's a little darker than Nutmeg. And then this one is called Wolfsbane. And look at these. I just love them. And this is actually like my favorite. Isn't that a beautiful? Let me just. I like dark. Like I have no lipsticks on, so. So it's not the best line, but, and it's a matte lip. Look at that color. I love this type of color on me. I don't know why. I just do. But, so those are, I think, all the new things that I have added into my collection over the past couple weeks. And I just haven't been able to do anything with them. I really hope that you like this video. Please like, share, and subscribe. Please remember, who's better than you? Nobody. And we will talk soon. Have a great night. Bye-bye.